they use. Definitely gonna carry it.
Going about motherfuckers hear the word of the Lord and they hear that you're supposed to be under the law still and follow these laws as best as you can, you know. Luke 6, and I'm gonna start at 46. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like a man which built an house and dig deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock.
Yeah, this truth is solid as a rock. Yeah, but a lot of people, that's really talking about. You got a lot of people who claim they in the truth, they claim that they're a man of the Lord, but they don't never go out teaching. They don't never go out on the streets and teach. You know what I mean?
Right. Speaking of these brothers, man, that get confused and get lost and start doing stupid shit, like the ones that were sent enticed to do the Trinidad. You know, them the type of brothers that they skipping around listening to all kind of camp, but not following the elders. So they get caught stuck and stupid, sending motherfuckers $100, $200 that ain't even in the truth. But that's on them.
Yeah, you can't. A lot of them guys out there teaching, they've only been teaching for like a year, 2 years. Mm-hmm. I mean, we haven't been teaching that long either. I wouldn't have to boast and like we're great either. I'm just saying, you gotta watch who you listen to, man.
Right, for real. But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built an house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great. Sound like some Oklahoma City to me.
That sounds like America's destiny. Yeah, America's foundation ain't founded upon a rock. You can be a faggot. You can commit adultery with no punishment. Oh, now, yeah, you can be a faggot in the military now. Now it's okay to be a you can be openly gay in the military. Not gay, you can be gay means happy. So, but you can be an open homosexual in the military now. Now I was just reading a newspaper today. They said there's all kind of reports coming out that men are getting gang raped in the military. Other men are raping men in the military now. That's one of the top stories in the news today. People getting ass raped in the military. That's part of their hazing ritual. You gotta get fucked in the ass.
That's foul. That's foul.
That's what everybody's faggots now. Man, there's a reason you can be a faggot in the military now, because a lot of the people in the military was asking for it. You know, they was fighting for the right to be a faggot. So that's why you got people getting ass raped.
Right. Well, you know, both sides sanction that to happen to a faggot anyway.
Yeah, that's true. And that's been, you always hear cases that these high school football teams, because a lot of these high school and college, high school and college football teams, part of their hazing rituals is they'll get you in the shower and they'll beat the shit out of you and everybody take turns fucking you in the ass. High school and college, you hear all kind of reports about that. And in the pros, they do it in the pros too. Yeah. I mean, you get a bunch of men together in the shower and they're all, what kind of madness is that?
You hear about the lesbian couple, one was arrested because she's 18, her lover was 14.
Who was saying that?
That was just today. A lesbian couple, one was arrested for fucking with a minor.
Who was back tires on messed up?
They arrested the lesbian bitch. Under some federal shit too. Federal charges. She facing federal charges. Most life wrath on these people now.
Shit's foul, man.
Right.
That's like that scripture we was reading last week when we was out here. Said all tables are full of filth and vomit, or something like that. I'm gonna get that again because that's a good scripture. I was meditating on that scripture all week, man. After you read it, let me read it real quick.
Let me read this first.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Romans This is Romans 1:23. And change the glory of the incorruptible God
Everywhere you look is homosexual.
into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds, and to four-footed beasts and creeping things. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness.
Uncleanness, like we just seen 2 faggots just walk by us. On the way up here, we seen at least 20 faggots, like just obvious faggots, like open faggots is walking. They're shaking their hips like women. They look like they got a butt plug stuck up their ass. Everywhere you look is a goddamn faggot. Oh, that's why some faggots are getting killed over there in New York City. People getting tired of all these faggots. So now a lot of people are getting tired of faggots, and they just taking matters into their own hands and putting faggots to death. Now, we're not telling people to go kill anybody.
They went after some faggots over in Europe somewhere, over in Africa too. This was just last month.
Oh yeah, today in the news also, some old man, some 70-year-old man went up inside the Notre Dame Cathedral Temple, you know, the Notre Dame in France, and he went up there and committed suicide in protest of homosexuals. He said, because he was already old anyway, he said he killed himself in protest of all these faggots. He said it's getting out of hand. He said it's getting ridiculous. Oh, like that's why Russia passed the laws over there in Russia saying they outlawed homosexual propaganda. And Russia just passed another law now too. The Pew just passed another law saying you're not allowed to talk bad about the Bible. You can get locked up for it. A lot of people getting fed up with this faggot shit, man. So you gonna hear a lot more about faggots getting put to death. Soon you're gonna hear about faggots getting doused with gasoline and caught on fire.
It's gonna multiply.
But y'all, like we ain't telling no one to kill anybody. We saying to be peaceful and teach His word, okay? Because you kill someone, they're gonna lock you up, man. So we gotta do everything in the spirit, just so people don't get it twisted, saying, "Well, these guys are telling people to kill people."
God damn, the fact that the motherfucker that killed themselves could at least got a couple of them.
Yeah, he should have took a couple out with him.
God damn, I mean, what kind of stupid shit was that?
That's some retarded shit.
Right, man.
But he probably just couldn't take it no more. So many faggots, he had to kill himself. He'd rather be dead than live around a bunch of faggots, man.
His conscience probably getting hard.
He probably was a faggot.
Which is beautiful. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between
Yeah, because
themselves.
when you sticking your dick up in another man's, you going up inside of another man's ass, getting shit all over yourself, that's nasty. That's unclean as fuck. That'll cause all kind of diseases. Oh, look. Let's get back to this sign right here. We always gotta go back to this. Get this on camera. We can get that real good. That's why over half the population of America is infected with venereal disease, okay? That's because all this homosexual activity and all this adultery that's going on. And like I was telling him earlier, the word venereal, as in venereal diseases, comes from the word Venus, like the goddess, the false goddess Venus, when she's the so-called goddess of love, the goddess of fertility and prostitution. That's where the word venereal comes from. Yeah, because that's why America is known as the Great Whore. Okay, America has a feminine spirit on it. That's why everybody's infected with venereal diseases, because that goes back to that feminine spirit, that feminine vibration. The Queen of Heaven, or Venus, okay? That's the Queen of Heaven. She got many names. She's also known as Semiramis, Isis, okay? Aphrodite, whatever you want to call that bitch, man. She ain't real. Hey, those diseases are real, though. Yeah, we ain't making that up, man. So that's a fact. Over half the American population is affected with venereal disease. That's a fact. We ain't making that up. Oh, go ahead, read that. What you got?
I'm also read this little article on homosexual behavior. Medically inferior. Even if we ignore the issues of procreation, the evidence show that homosexuality unions are medically inferior to man-woman unions. Homosexual behavior result in numerous health problems to those who practice it, including increase in AIDS and other STDs.
Like that new antibiotic-resistant gonorrhea that they say is worse than AIDS. Keep going.
Colon and rectal cancer.
Colon? I wonder how you get colon cancer. Maybe you get plugged in your ass all day has something to do with it.
Farrakhan.
Yeah, Farrakhan got cloned. Don't Sharpton had it too?
Yeah.
Now Al Sharpton, he went from like 300 pounds, now he look like he weigh about 90 pounds.
He still looks sick.
Yeah, he looks sick. He looks real sick, man. He don't look too well.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they all gonna drop dead soon. They all getting near the end of their lifespan. So soon Farrakhan gonna drop dead.
Well, hopefully most high will preserve from missiles.
Either way, as long as they get taken out, I'll be happy.
Right. I like to see a public death though.
Yeah. Oh, public death, that'd be beautiful.
You know what I mean? Hell yeah. And hepatitis.
Yeah, hepatitis, that's just, yeah. A lot of people get that from even doing tattoos and shit, getting tattoos.
Yeah.
And you ain't supposed to get tattoos either. So when you catch hepatitis because somebody gave you a tattoo with a dirty needle, that's good for you, man.
That's right. According to the Center for Disease Control, more than 82% of all known sexual transmitted AIDS cases in 2006 were the result of male-to-male sexual contact. Moreover, gay and bisexual men account for more than 60% of all the syphilis cases.
60% of all this.
It's higher now.
It's higher than that, man. These are all conservative numbers.
Right.
And these are all only going according to reported cases. A lot of these people are so filthy, they won't even go get their shit checked out or go get some medicine to cure their shit. They just keep spreading and spreading.
Right.
A lot of people can't afford medical care. They're too ashamed to go get care.
It shortens the lifespan of homosexuals, probably by 8 to 20 years. See no 22 for data on homosexual lifespan studies, some of which are controversial. 22 smoking, on average, reduces lifespan by 7 years. Since we discourage smoking, why do we think of endorsing homosexuality?
Yeah, being a faggot, that's more deadly than smoking cigarettes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's safer to. What'd he say? Yeah. Go ahead.
Spreads disease to innocent people who never engaged in homosexual sex. A prominent example is Ryan White, the teenage boy who died of AIDS after a blood transfusion.
Oh yeah, I remember Ryan White. They made a HBO movie about it a long time back in the 90s or something. Yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah, because that dude Ryan White, he got a blood transfusion. He wasn't even a faggot, but because there was a faggot donating blood, he caught AIDS.
That's shit, blood bank right there, blood bank down there, and that's all that's faggots around.
Yeah, because the main people going donating blood are drug addicts, because they need money to go buy their drugs. And most faggots are all drug addicts, because you got to be high on drugs to be a faggot. You got to be high on some shit to engage in that kind of behavior. Yeah, all faggots are fucking drug addicts, man. That's a fact.
According to the CDC, there are nearly 10,000 known cases of innocent people in the United States who have contracted AIDS the same way, including 160 in 2005 and 131 in 2006. This despite improvements in blood screening. Moreover, there are thousands of innocent heterosexuals, many are spouses, who have contracted STDs via sexual contact with bisexuals.
So that's really, because you can have sex with a woman, she can catch a disease because she had sex with a man who was bisexual and been fucking another dude in the ass.
She lied to me.
Now all these women, they dating men who are bisexuals. They
like that.
They sleep with men behind their women's backs. Huh? What did I say? Oh, my fault. I be speaking backwards sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of these.
They got the point.
Yeah.
They understand.
Yeah, you have a lot of these bitches. Their boyfriends are faggots, and you see a lot of these men are so feminine. A feminine acting man who acts that feminine, behind closed doors he's a faggot. A lot of them are open about it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure is. It costs Americans millions in higher health insurance premiums because increased health costs from homosexual behavior are reflective in those premiums.
Oh yeah, so now you gotta pay higher medical insurance because of all these faggots out here. Faggots are driving up insurance rates. That's a fact. That's a fact. We reading it right here. It's a fact.
Right.
It's also a fact. This is a fact. They looking at us like we stupid. You know what I mean?
Good.
So you like the idea of your little child catching AIDS and dropping dead? That's beautiful, right? Oh, that's love. They was like, where's all the love at, y'all? You guys are preaching hate. Well, I guess love is raping someone in the ass and giving them AIDS. That's love?
That love is giving you some antibiotics that don't work anymore. That's what love is. In fact, the homosexual life has induced some states to prevent insurers from asking potential consumers any medical questions, including if they are HIV positive. That's crazy. They can't even ask that no more? Damn. As a result, every consumer is paying a higher premium because insurance companies are prevented from identifying clients who engage in high-risk sexual behavior.
That's because they got this homosexual propaganda in the overdrive right now. It's an agenda, man. Because they're trying to say the homosexual...
Satan was actually the most beautiful of all God's angels.
What?
Man, you're insane, okay? You're just mad.
Satan is one of the most beautiful. That's a dumbass nigga.
I could, yeah. When do you say to something like that? Say Satan was the most beautiful angel. Who
They
the
got
hell-
it from an Antoine
He
LaVey
said,
book
I
or something.
thought Satan was like we told him that.
I ain't never heard a black person say that before.
That's the first for me.
We wasn't even talking about that shit.
Yeah. Us?
He just comes out of nowhere saying some dumb shit like that.
Just some dumb shit. That's all it is. Just a dumb nigga. A dumb nigga saying some dumb shit. They both go hand in hand. They're compatible. Dumb shit and a dumb nigga. They go hand in hand.
I've heard people teach that doctrine. That's what the Kabbalah teaches.
They sure do.
People listen to the
That's a common church saying.
let's go back to the worshiping of the tree, worshiping of the fruit. You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
I heard some Jew bitch say that on YouTube. Some Jew bitch was on YouTube. What's that bitch's name? I'm trying to remember her name. Silver something. Some old white-haired Jew bitch, man. She blocked me. But she was trying to say Satan was the most beautiful angel. Bitch worship the devil,
Those say
man.
devils, you know, Satan is their God.
Yeah,
You know?
that's a
fact.
That's what them fake Jews over there in Israel teach. They teach that, man. And they worship the serpent. They worship Satan, man.
That's right.
They Satan.
Remember your boy, the lying Jew, that got interviewed by that church dude. You know, who admitted that Satan was their God.
Who's that?
Remember that interview with the lying Jew? They called it
yeah.
The lying Jew?
Yeah.
All that's telling you about how they abducting all these people and they take it to the meat grinders and put it in the bathroom, White Castles. You came out with a lot of truth, man. You came out with a whole lot of that shit. Okay, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie?
Yeah, because now you got like my mom, she was just telling me, she works at a church, but she was telling me at the church she works at, that they had a homosexual preacher. Even my mom said that was an abomination. My mom's Catholic, but she works at a Protestant Methodist church, right? But she said that one of their old preachers not there no more, but he was a homosexual. What kind of madness is that when you got a faggot for your preacher? It doesn't even make any sense, man. It makes no sense. And it defies all logic.
Oh man, he was probably popular with this.
Yeah, he probably made more money than all them preachers put together.
So down. In worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause, the Most High gave them up unto vile affections.
That's a vile affection, man. Being a doo-doo chaser is vile, man. That's an abomination, getting doo-doo and dookie all over yourself. They be licking each other's ass, them faggots lick each other's assholes.
Like they eating pussy.
Yeah.
Like they eating a pussy. Yeah. They sure do. That's some nasty shit.
That's some fucking nasty shit, man.
Man, they eat each other's ass out.
You know what? I was on Twitter. I've been on Twitter. You know Sarah Silverman, the comedian? She made a tweet one day talking about the next person that comes up to me and their fingers smell like shit, I'm gonna go crazy or something like that. So she's saying people's always coming up to her with their pants smelling like shit. Go look through Sarah Silverman's tweets. It's on one of her tweets, man.
Yeah. Well, she's always talking about shit.
Because she's around all them Jews all day. All them Jews are faggots. Because she's in the Hollywood business.
They trifling people, man. They don't wash too well anymore.
Yeah, they always doing nasty sexual shit. To be an actor, you gotta be a faggot. Even Dave Chappelle said that they gonna make you wear a dress and do some faggot shit. They said Dave Chappelle said they trying to make him put a dress on. You name any actor, I guarantee you they had some movie where they did some faggot shit. Like Bruce Willis kissed a dude up in that movie Jackal. What's that one movie? Everybody with Wesley Snipes, everybody dressed up like women. Patrick Swayze. Wasn't that John Leguizamo? Was that they was all in a movie together? They was all dressed up like dressed up like women. So all these actors, they always get put in a movie when they have to wear a dress and do some faggot shit, man.
Lawrence players with faggot roles.
Oh yeah,
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Well, Eddie Murphy's a well-known.
What was that Medina shit? Who was that?
Medea, yeah, Medea.
What's Medea?
That faggot church dude.
Oh, I know you talking about. Yeah, that faggot. How you guys say his name?
Tyler Perry.
Yeah, Tyler Perry.
Perry.
That's a super duper faggot.
Right. It's been going on for years. Flip Wilson back in the day.
Oh, Robin Williams did Mrs. Doubthart, dressed up like a woman. So all these actors do. We go down the line. I guarantee you, each one of them did some faggot shit in their movies, man.
Right. Go even further back, like with what's his name of the Italian dudes. There was a duo. It was a duo. Dude that had the children's drive or whatever. What's his name? Jerry Lewis and his partner.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Jerry Lewis and his partner. The other Italian dude, I can't remember his name
too.
Yeah, but they've been doing this shit way back, man.
Arnold Schwarzenegger had a movie where he had a fucking baby.
Yeah,
yep.
Oh my God, that's right. Sure the fuck.
You know Arnold's a big faggot. Cause he's at we was just talking about bodybuilding when we walked up here. And we was just talking about who the hell want to go see a bunch of naked men, because they pretty much naked, besides that little underwear they're wearing. Who wants to watch a bunch of naked men flex muscles all day? You gotta be a faggot.
Grown men go
Grown men. It's mostly men who
They pay
do that.
money to see it.
Yeah, right. They pay money to see it.
They're actually grown men posing on stage.
I don't know where they want to see that shit, man.
That's a fact of that shit.
Bunch of faggots running. They got faggots running around freely, and y'all ain't got a problem with it, man.
Of course they ain't got a problem. It's an ungodly nation. It's America. Yeah, this is America.
The land of the wickedness.
That's right. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use.
Like even the women, like that's not really something you expect. Even the women are being, like you get on any internet site, where internet dating site, every woman says that she's bisexual. And like we were saying too, like women don't even have profile pictures on the internet no more. They just, instead of having a picture of their face, they all have pictures of their ass as their profile picture.
Showing you their tits.
Yeah, showing their tits. That'd be their profile picture, not their face. Just that big old ass sticking right in the camera.
Those niggas don't give a fuck if you fuck either. They don't give a fuck if you bitches. You know, she showing she down, niggas don't hit it. I mean, I be going to some of those sites, man. You see some big, ugly, nasty bitches, man. They be having all kind of friends with their friends with. And you know she's fucking nasty.
Yeah, cause you always see bitches don't make a post. They be like, I'm looking for someone to come and fuck me while my husband watches.
Oh my goodness.
I see that every day. Every day I see it. They'll post it. You be on any site, they post it. They be like, I need another man so my husband can watch. And he likes watching.
That's some encouragement.
And he's like, he might join in too.
Oh no.
I mean, this is common, man. This is a common occurrence.
That's right.
Now, if you want to watch another man fuck your wife, man, something's wrong with you, man. You need put to death.
Need you a faggot?
You need put to death.
Hopefully, bitches.
Death, death, death. That's all I can say.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. And likewise also, the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust. I mean, they get hard on them getting another man.
Yeah, right. Like, they want to fuck another man so bad, like I said, in the Marines, you got Marines raping other Marines. They used to have a problem of the men Marines raping the women Marines. Now they just raping the men too. Look at these freaks over there. She got her titties all tattooed up, ruin their body. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that shit cute, man.
It's not cute.
They all inked up and shit. That's some unattractive shit.
Yeah, man.
That's some unattractive
Like
shit.
I can forgive a woman for having a couple tattoos. Everybody make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no tattoos, by the way.
I got none either.
But when we all about forgiveness, you know what I mean? You can forgive motherfuckers. But man, when you see a bitch got tattoos on her titties, you can't forgive that. I mean, what do you think them titties have been? First of all, she had to have another man who probably was not her husband tattoo and touched them titties. And he probably fucked her while he's at it. You know what I mean?
That's how he paid. That's how she paid for it.
Right, that's how she paid for it. You know? We know how the world works, man. We're not stupid. Oh, what's up, long time no see.
What you did or something?
Got the curses got
Alright, so what do we have today?
Where you coming from? Europe? Australia?
No. Okay, so are these all related, all these things? 9/11, Oklahoma City, Boston Marathon. I don't know what Aurora is, but
Aurora, Colorado, the Batman shooting.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
So you know they have an order. They said when that guy goes to trial, that they're gonna put him on drugs. He's gonna be sedated. So it's all set. When he was in prison, he was telling everybody he was set up. Well,
don't you think some people are kind of like too crazy to just be with the general public though, because they'll do stuff like that?
Of course, you always got nut jobs. But you got multiple eyewitnesses of that Colorado shooting, where they said they seen multiple shooters. They seen multiple shooters. It's all set up.
We watched it live. Several different reports were coming out at one time.
Have you seen that Batman movie, the recent movie?
Yeah.
Aurora is in that movie. When you watch the movie, I forget exactly, I used to have the time memorized when it was here. But just get on YouTube and type in Aurora shootings in Batman movie. You know, just watch the movie and you'll see there's a sign. And remember, it takes place in a fictional world in Gotham City, right? That's a fictional city. So there's an actual giant sign in the movie that says Aurora in the movie. And also Sandy Hook is in that movie too. During the Sandy Hook shooting. And why? Google that too. Sandy Hook shooting.
You really think that's related?
Of course it's related.
You think the shooter went and watched Batman before?
No.
The movie came out.
It's called predictive programming.
Right. That's right.
That's what it's called, predictive
the movie
programming.
came out first before it
Just like the Boston Marathon killings was in the Family Guy a week or two before the marathon bombing took place.
They saying it's in the news, the Oklahoma tornado. It's in the new Family Guy.
It was, I seen it.
There's tornadoes in Oklahoma all the time.
Yeah, that's true though.
But that was the government have ways of engineering storms.
We've heard of Park.
Do you really think the government engineers?
Oh, dude,
That's an easy thing for the government. I mean, it's been practice.
They're the ones that have to pay money to fix it.
But listen, that's been a practice since the late 60s or the early 70s with farmers.
Yeah.
You know?
Take the crops out.
No, that's different than just
seeding.
Man, you never know why they do it. Maybe they did it.
What do you think the government is? Do you think they're trying to like inspire to suppress all the people?
They're doing it.
I'm going to tell you what the purpose of what the end game is they want to exterminate 80% of the world's population.
You know why I don't believe there's an end game to the government? I used to kind of think there might have been but you know what? How long does it take to just like set a court date and all that stuff? Or like the post office? Yeah, the government takes forever. It's a bunch of confused people that don't really know what they're doing.
No, but
they're not masters.
Well, there's only a few people that's really in control. Because you're right, because the devil's not in control. He's really a jackass. He just thinks he's in control. Because really it's the Lord is in control of everything. You know what I mean?
He's caused everything to happen.
Okay, do you guys believe in evolution? Why not?
It's not real.
It doesn't make any sense.
Let's make that shit right.
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, we can talk about it. It just doesn't make any sense.
But anyway, the weather control is called HARP. It's an acronym which means High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. And it's a generator they have, which is on so many acres of land. They have these giant antennas. And it's a giant generator which produces like so many billions of watts of power that it bounces up and down into the atmosphere, back and down, you know. But somehow they figured it out. You can watch videos on it. They found it on accident that they can actually cause earthquakes. Because what causes earthquakes? Noise, sound. You can go to some mountains and you can just echo. You just scream.
That's an avalanche.
It calls an avalanche.
That's a sound that causes
Sound.
it,
But
right?
that's different than California where there's a tectonic plate.
That's
what
different. Well, yeah, but they can actually use that heart to like agitate.
Yeah.
You know.
They can use other things too. They can use a nuke. Like the Russian government
You
told
just
America.
like to think people are after.
Well, hold on, listen to it. The Russian government even came out.
Not everybody, but there is a certain nation of people.
The Russians came out and accused America of weather warfare.
That's right.
I mean, that's the Russian government. Even
but the Russians, they got their own. That's called.
Any weather in Russia is going to be an improvement though, because that's just snow.
no, but they was accusing of making it even colder and causing storms. Like during the tsunamis that happened in Japan, you had members of the Japanese government accusing the United States of that. They said they set a nuke off to cause a tidal wave. So I mean, we're not the ones making this stuff up. We're just telling you what other people do.
There's always been a secret weather war. It's secret.
And then
I don't even believe in evolution. Do you think humans are animals? You don't think you're an animal?
all animals obey me. How come a giant elephant would do as I command?
Tell that bird to come over here.
Actually, some people are real good with birds. They could do that.
Tell that bird to come over here then. If you are above animals, how are you above animals?
Because they obey it. Even a snake even a poisonous snake, the most deadliest snake is afraid of you.
What about you makes you not an animal?
We have intelligence, we have language, we have the ability to think, we have imagination, we can create. Animals can't really create like us.
I know they can use tools, but that's kind of like where they are.
Yeah, but it's not, animals are not humans, they don't even have language.
But don't you see, like, we eat, we shit, we are exactly like animals. If you cut a person open, it would look exactly like if you cut an animal open, except for anatomical
When you read the scriptures, the Lord said the breath of life the breath of life is on all creation.
But is that literal? Is that literal breath like wind?
Well, it's the rawak. That's the Hebrew word. It's the breath of life that the Lord put on all creation. So we're part of this creation. We all come from the dirt. We all come from the earth.
You read this real quick. This is Genesis 1:26. And the Most High said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowls of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing and every creeping upon the earth."
That's why we get animals to do our work for us. I can go get a bull or a ox, same thing. I can get pull a tractor, you know? Like back in the ancient world, they used to use elephants for battle. They ride on elephants. Now why is the elephant ain't gotta listen to us? But he does because the Lord put the spirit on him to obey us and do our bidding. Like, come on, that's a spiritual thing.
Just read it right here.
No, it's just because you can't just take a book and say this is the truth, because then you're shutting out everything else.
Shutting out what though?
Everything.
We don't shut out
around you.
everything.
Why are all the answers to life right now in that? Why aren't the answers around you right now?
Who's the greatest scientist of all time?
I don't know.
But most people say Sir Isaac Newton, right? Isaac Newton. You know Isaac Newton? You know he was a Christian.
Is that really what you're going to use to back
Well,
that up?
you said I block everything else out. I study Isaac Newton. He was a Christian. So what you got to say about that?
I'm saying that doesn't have anything to do.
It does have a lot to do with it. You know what he said about atheists? He said atheists are odious. He said that they're foul people.
Because they don't believe in God.
Exactly.
Doesn't God forgive them though because they don't believe in Him? I thought God forgives everyone.
No, you don't forgive everyone.
So God only forgives who you don't want Him to forgive. Otherwise, if someone asks forgiveness, then it's fine. What if a Christian kills someone and then asks forgiveness and he gets it? Does an atheist
It all depends on
not killing anyone
Man, bro, it
get
all
forgiveness?
depends on your heart.
What I'm saying is,
If you
look,
truly feel bad,
dude, honestly, look at this picture. This is so fucked up you guys have.
how's that fucked up?
You offended by this white man thing?
No, I'm saying like,
That's the false image of Christ.
It's an idol.
It's a false image.
it's a really bad job of Photoshop. How is Jesus manipulated?
He's not a black man. Jesus ain't a black man. It's in the scriptures.
But if you believe in evolution, according to evolution, even all people were originally black people.
No, that means that black people and white people have the same common ancestor. That's what that means.
So what does the word Adam mean? You know what the word Adam means?
Adam?
Yeah, it means from the earth, from the dirt. It comes from a Hebrew word Adama, which means the ground and the dirt. Because Adam was named Adam because the Lord formed him from the dirt. Now, what color is the dirt?
It depends where you get your dirt.
Most dirt is dark.
Ain't no dirt around the There's no dirt in this earth that has no pigment.
White
you
dirt,
really
a
believe-
white, got white
Sand.
sand.
You
got
believe that
sand.
the first person was
That's
made
sand.
from dirt?
Yeah.
You really
That's sand.
believe that?
You can't go shit in sand.
At the end of the day, you believe the
When you
first
die,
person
when
was
you
made
die, where do you go?
6 feet underground.
In the dirt. It's like ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You go back to the dirt from whence you came.
Go to hell.
And let me get that scripture for you.
Go to hell.
Yeah, that's hell. The hell is the dirt.
Did you guys always believe in the Bible, or is that just...
Like, we didn't have no
What do you think about people who never heard the Bible, but the first one who came read, they think that's the
Everyone,
Are they wrong?
According to the book, 1/3 of our people, the Israelites, don't wake up anyway. You know, 2/3 don't stay asleep. So, and the 2/3 is
I don't know how you can view the world like that. You can't put a generalization on all Israelites. They're all different people.
Look, I can do
Look how
it.
different we are, and we're Americans.
You're American, maybe.
An Israelite.
You're not
an
American.
Israelite in America.
Oh, you were born here?
No, an Israelite.
Oh, where were you born, sir?
And the toilet.
Look how different we are.
What's united about these things?
That's right, we're different. That's right.
If this is the United States of America, how come everybody's divided and not united?
Right,
That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Even America was actually, they claim America was founded as a Christian nation. So if you're a great American, you should be a Christian. Right? I'm right?
You know, I like you guys. You can tell that, right? You guys are funny. You know I know you guys are funny. And you're smart too. I think you guys are smart on a lot of
You're
things.
right about that too.
You're really closed-minded when it comes to like other
Like
people.
what? We're not close
Because look, there's two worlds. There's the world that you're living in,
It's your world.
and then there's the world where people
there's
just
your
want to
world.
try to love each other.
I've already been
That's
there.
your world.
If you can communicate one message from the Bible,
What's
what
love?
would it be?
What is love though? Explain to me your definition of love.
Accepting someone for who they are.
But what does that mean though? What if someone is a pedophile and a murderer?
You can say, I forgive you and I love you.
straight up.
You can say
But
that.
what if they keep killing people?
Then you can say, you know what, there's probably a problem with your circumstance, and I will help you. Does that make them a bad person?
See, that's why everything's so fucked up. That's why this everything's so polluted, it's so foul. Oh, check this out. That's why.
It's a foul ass nation.
So is this love? 'Cause
That just means that people are having dangerous sex.
now, what does venereal mean? The word venereal. It comes from the word Venus, the goddess of love. The so-called goddess of love. That's where the word venereal comes from Venus. So is everybody getting infected with venereal disease? Is that love? That's love, right? Getting plowed in the ass and catching AIDS? That's love?
No, that's just bacterial infection.
Right, but
You can learn about this in
So you're saying it's not love, right? You're saying getting plowed in the ass and catching AIDS is not love, correct?
I don't know the circumstances of any of the plowing in the ass getting AIDS. I was
Well,
never there when anyone
But
was
that's how
getting
you
AIDS.
catch AIDS, by getting plowed in the ass. That's a fact. I mean, look, read this right here.
I mean, doesn't
Let me
a
ask you a
virus
question. Have you heard about the new antibiotic resistant strains of gonorrhea? They said that's worse than AIDS. Is that love?
That doesn't have to do.
It does. It has everything to do with what we're talking about.
Okay, why does the God who made the universe, he made everything, he knows everything. Why does he care? Why does he care if you masturbate? Why does he give a shit?
Man, I don't care. I don't want to talk about
It
that.
says in the Bible. You guys like talking about the Bible. It says you're not allowed to spill your semen.
Look, man.
Why does God care if your jizz comes out when there's not a great hole?
Laws, man. Gotta have laws. A society without laws, a bunch of beasts walking around.
Yeah, you are anarchist.
No, but I don't think it can put the world in black and white the way the Bible does.
What do you mean black and white? What do you mean by that?
Because it says this is good, this is bad. These people can be slaves. If your wife does this, you can you can stone her.
That's right.
It says all that
You don't
stuff
agree
in the
with that?
Bible. And you know what? You know how much tradition has changed in thousands of years since that was
But
written?
what tradition? What do you mean by
Oh.
tradition? Now, whose tradition?
Okay, in there. Let's talk about Leviticus, right?
What about Leviticus?
Those traditions. If you are an abomination if you get a tattoo.
Right,
If you wear different fabric clothing,
I know this.
you are an abomination.
I know this.
So we don't follow that anymore.
Yeah, listen, that's what-
Well, society was set
Hold
up
up.
so we have to break.
But when Christ came, though, he came to bring the forgiveness of the sins, and now we under grace, and he forgives us of our sins.
Okay, so does he forgive homosexuals? Because that's in Leviticus too.
But listen to me. Let me read you a scripture.
Does he forgive homosexuals by dying?
Let me give you a really good
Does
example.
The Lord said, kill the homosexual.
But let me. Now,
Show me
somebody,
where Jesus says that.
if somebody is truly sincere,
I'll
they
give
can
you
be
$10
forgiven.
to do and show me where
Now
Jesus
listen, he
says
does not say that.
$10.
He does actually. He does say that. So he will give
Give me
you
$10.
$10. If you're a repeat
You
offender,
gonna give me $10 for real?
If Jesus says kill the homosexual,
Leviticus 20 and 13.
that's not Jesus.
Listen, this word is the Lord. It's the
No,
Lord's word.
Jesus is in the
This
New
whole
Testament.
book is the Lord's word.
No,
he is the
Jesus
Word.
is New
Now listen,
Testament.
John, the first chapter said, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God." Okay, and the one you call Jesus is the Word. He is the living, breathing Word. So he says, "I come in the volume of the book," meaning Leviticus. You remember the story, the Exodus?
Oh, Jesus said book?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's called a book. Christians actually invented the book. But you know,
I'm pretty sure Chinese did.
no, Chinese did nothing.
What?
If the China, listen to
did
me.
you guys go to
Now,
school? Be
listen to
honest.
me. If
Did
the
you,
Chinese
go to
people,
high school?
yes, I know the Chinese people were the first person to have print, and they used little wood carvings, and they dipped in the ink, and they stamped and printed books. Yes, I know this.
So then why did you just say the Christians were the first people to invent
No, because Because first they originally did it by hand. They wrote by hand. I'm talking about the book format. Before books, we had scrolls.
Chinese people invented printing before they invented writing?
No. Because before, the early Christians wrote in book format, but they didn't have printing yet. They wrote by hand.
Yeah, I know that.
So the printing press, and like the Chinese printing, that came way after that.
Here you go. This is Hebrews 10 and 7. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O power. Now the volume, he said, the volume. What's the volume? The volume means some. The volume is the whole thing. You know?
I got one for you.
I didn't know there was a gospel of Hebrews.
Well, yeah,
But it's not a gospel.
yeah, it is. And the word gospel means good news. This whole book is
It's not an eyewitness account that says.
Yeah, it is.
Did Jesus say to kill anyone? Let's be real.
Actually, yeah,
Didn't he
My
preach?
enemies.
I thought he preaches love.
Luke 19. Well,
Well, he's love to serve.
I thought he said forgive your
That
enemies.
love isn't for everyone. That love,
Right.
he's not talking love to everyone.
Why not? Why would you exclude someone from your
Because
love?
it's the Lord.
all right, hold that for a second.
Luke what? Luke what?
1927. Now hold that for a second. I'm going to get this point. But I'm going to explain this. Going to explain it to you really well. Okay? Because the scriptures explain it way better than I could ever do. All right, I'm a John 8 and 1.
See, can you change that? Go enlighten yourself so you can be better.
Listen,
than
I'm about to explain it to you. It's going to make perfect sense. Listen. John 8 and 1. Just got to listen to me for a minute. Jesus went unto the Mount of Olives, and early in the morning he came again into the temple, and all the people came unto him, and he sat down and taught them. Like we teach people because we do the work of the Lord. This is our duty. And the scribes and Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery. Now what's the punishment for adultery?
Probably stoning.
Right, death. All right, now listen, this is key. And when they had set her in the midst, they said unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery in the very act. So they had seen, people seen her doing it. Actually, they had witnesses.
Yeah.
Now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned. But what sayest thou? This they said, tempting him that they might have to accuse him. But Jesus stooped down with his finger and wrote on the ground as though he heard them not.
Right. So what was he writing on the ground?
He wrote, "May he without any sin."
Well, it doesn't tell you what he wrote, but what he probably wrote through the Spirit, he wrote down the scribes and Pharisees sins.
All the shit they were doing, that's what it was writing. They so stupid. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You gotta know these things. You gotta know how to extract the word.
That doesn't mean that you can't love someone.
Listen, I'm not finished. Listen, this is key. But Jesus stooped down and with his finger wrote on the ground as though he heard them not. So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her. Now, we're not stoning anybody. We're not putting anybody to death.
Yeah.
Okay? That's key. Now, let me keep going. And again, he stooped down because we're telling people out here to repent. We're not telling people we're going to kill you. Stop being a faggot. Stop committing adultery. But most faggots ain't going to stop.
What's wrong with adultery?
But listen, let me keep going.
That's how this shit gets started.
Adultery is terrible. It breaks up families. You can break a man's heart. It destroys children's
What
lives.
if it's for the better though? What if two people got
There's no
married?
such thing.
You don't think people don't
No
get...
such thing.
Why is there divorce then? Divorce exists because marriage doesn't work
We can
out.
get that
Schools
scripture too.
exist because the goddamn devil allowed it. That's why.
You ever hear of death do us part? What happened to that? Well, let me finish it, bro. I gotta
take
get
the same vow every time.
I gotta get this
Reading the Bible and going to get divorced a month later.
I want to hear when you
That
can't
killed
love
the
Hold on,
someone.
let me
I want
finish
to
it.
hear when you're allowed
Hold
to
up. Let me finish this. So, and again he stooped down and wrote on the ground, and they which heard it, being convicted by their own conscience, went out one by one, beginning of the eldest, even unto the last. And Jesus was left alone, and the woman standing in the midst. When Jesus had lifted up himself and saw none but the woman, the adulterous woman, now listen, he said unto her, Woman, where are those thine accusers? Hath no man condemned thee? She said, No man, Lord. And Jesus said unto her, Neither do I condemn thee.